Because I was illegally incarcerated in the Lake County Jail, I can charge the state of Illinois with this charge right here. It's human trafficking. 720 ILCS 5-12 6-2, the Lake County Jail System. Look on page 470 of the Illinois Codes. Look on page 470. Also, official misconduct, because Waller knowingly filed those charges against me, knowing I was innocent, knowing I was making a movie. Got him on film when I was making a movie, June 10th, 2007. That's when I came there for my daughter's graduation from high school, June 9th, 2007. All right? They got it all on film. Preservation of evidence. The DVD marked for the FBI in my property at the Zion Police Department is missing. You didn't return it to me when I was released from jail, and you didn't give me back the tape. That's withholding information and mishandling and misleading the court. That's tampering with evidence. Those are your rules. Preservation of evidence. That DVD is missing, the tapes are missing, and you never showed the grand jury those tapes, the diary, or my page, or none of my papers. I filed a pretrial motion, a motion to dismiss. When an issue of fact is presented to the motion, is presented by a motion to dismiss, and the answer to the state court shall conduct a hearing to determine that issue. Tom Delaney filed a false police report, and he lied on the indictment. Items 1 of 24 and 1 of 45 show no evidence of a bomb threat. Look at the envelope. You altered Miss Leon's testimony, and you allowed Tom Delaney to lie on an indictment. Get the indictment papers, get the envelope, and look what the envelope said. It said 13107. This was 122407, and you switched up the. You lied. You can't produce the DVDs. You can't produce the tapes. And now it's time to pay the piper. Alright? Here I is. And I ain't running from y'all. Y'all got mad because I brought this camera and the Towson State University crew to film my documentary. Chicago Division of the FBI. Alright? Read that. Community outreach. Well, I'm part of the community. It's policing. And you held me illegally. And just like you gave the great Gates debate, you're going to have the great race debate. This is my minority report to the president. I like Jack Daniels, man. We can have barbecue. We can have all this right here at my store. And don't worry about it, because that scanner's on all the time. I know when you're coming and going. I got a good vantage point where I'm at. Right there. Like it says. In the yellow. This is my movie board. Lake County has underestimated the intelligence of a single black man in America. 400 years is long enough. You may hear one voice by him telling the story of a people. The ghetto is worth saving. I'm speaking up for us. I don't live here. It lives in me. I live it. I breathe it. I eat it. I'm a product of my environment. And I turn my environment into shorties. My documentary will show you many things, even the role you play. Similar to cold case files of Mississippi, seen on MSNBC, murder on 7/15/07 on MSNBC. Ask the various officials to show you the records and pictures. Ask Deputy Chief Artis Yancey, 847-599-2601 of the Waukegan Police Department if I am not a threat or a project terrorist. Contact Cheryl Ferguson or Val King from Ceasefire. I want you to get the full view of this situation. I hope you do a better job than the Waukegan New Sun. They are part of the problem. Ask them about the material that I have left them in their possession since 2008-06. I said I was going to be very public. Well, it's time to let the public see how the judicial system really works. Consider this a project. A project is an experiment in equality and equal protection and the distribution of justice. You can follow the progress on MySpace and look up Rob Fix or Bodily Harm Films. I will be very public, little by little. Respectfully, Shorty. Dude, that's all right there. And it's a storyboard for making a movie. Know some honest Perceptions about a lawyer? Dude, this is about your judicial system and the pay-to-play politics. I'm not going to pay a lawyer. Justice is supposed to be duly, freely, and at the expense of my government. I pay taxes. You need to defend my right to property, my right of free speech, and my right to make this movie. It's coming out regardless. I'm done. This is a time and material job. And it's time for the material to get to the public. Official misconduct, malicious prosecution. Sounds similar to the Duke lacrosse team, don't it? The comparisons are overwhelming. So, I don't know what you're going to do with this. I ain't no running no city, but I'm going to run my mouth. And this is what I'm going to run my mouth about. These are the charges I'm going to charge the state of Illinois with. Alright? And I'm also charged the state of Maryland with it. Harassment, Illinois Department Antidote 60/103. Civil rights violations 735-5.5-5. Conspiracy, because you officials knew I was making this movie. 725/5-8-2. Witnesses 725-120/1. Alright? Public policy rights and reimbursement. Reimbursements mean you're gonna have to pay me, man. So you look up your laws, and if the state of Illinois don't do it, it becomes a federal problem. I done been to New York. I done been everywhere, man. I ain't running the city, I'm running my mouth. And I'm running the law into the ground. This is a Minority Report. Going to the FBI, man. Don't say you ain't get it. Give me a court date. Give me a hearing. I'm asking for political asylum from the Catholic Church. Alright? That's my next move. And I'm also asking to be put in a witness protection program. Since these officials already threatened to kill me and they tried to kill me and y'all ain't doing nothing about it, I fear for my life. I ain't scared, but I'm going to make you do your job. I'm going to run the town. I'm going to run the board. We shooting dice, playing with your careers. Mine is already down the toilet.
It's crazy how you could go from being Joe Blow to everybody on your...
No homo.